Undisputed.
Welcome to Undisputed. We're live from Los Angeles. I'm Joy Taylor, here with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Joe. How are you today?
I'm an also.
Free Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Meek Mill said, "You know what's going on, Joe."
He's out.
Yeah. Good for him.
Congratulations.
You think it's a coincidence? 1 week after Mr. Kraft spoke?
That worked.
Ain't none of my business, though, Skip.
Yeah.
How you doing today,
Good.
Skip? How you doing
I'm
today?
okay. It's over.
Whoa, whoa,
Over.
whoa, whoa.
I don't have to watch that anymore.
What about last night?
That's what I'm saying. It's over. Got that out of the way. And I want to thank Kawhi Leonard for
Don't do that,
I want to
Skip.
thank him for what he did. Thank you for quitting on my squad.
The
Thank
man
you,
is
Kawhi
injured.
Leonard.
Does that mean
He is
anything
not
to you?
injured.
Yes,
he
it is.
crumbled under the
He
pressure.
crumbled under
Yeah.
nothing.
Goodbye, Kawhi.
Okay, you talking big now.
Goodbye, Kawhi.
Okay. Come on, Kawhi. Come on to Cleveland. Somebody that's
Come
gonna
on.
appreciate you.
Come on, LeBron. Come on down to the river.
No,
walk.
dude,
Yes.
dude. Come on, we appreciate you, Kawhi.
Yeah.
You see how Skip Bayless do you?
Yep. He did us.
A rough night for me and Skip last night. But let's get started with the Sixers. They finished off the Heat last night, 104-91, and are moving on to the second round. Joel Embiid had 19 points and 12 rebounds, and Ben Simmons added 14 points and 10 boards. It was the Sixers' first playoff series win since 2012. After the game, Dwayne Wade called Simmons and Embiid the, quote, future of the NBA. So, Shannon?
Did you see that last night?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I saw Roy. You saw Roy? You saw Roy, right?
Oh. I'm thinking about what's going to happen in 2 more series. But go ahead.
Will the Sixers win the East, Shannon?
Will they? I got the Cavs. I had the Cavs.
You had the Cavs.
I'm going to stick with them currently. Now, they do look very, very impressive. And when you have guys, now they didn't shoot the 3-ball particularly well last night,
Not
other
at all.
than J.J. Redick.
Woof.
But Skip, they get so many contributions from so many other guys. Covington gives you double-digit points. Embiid was 19 and 12, 27 for Redick, 14, 10 and 6 for Roy. So when you get that kind of production, and you get what Bellinelli came off the bench and gave you another 11. So when you get that kind of production, it makes it hard. What makes the Sixers so difficult to guard, Skip, is that when they knock down those threes, you guard the line. Now that means someone, and no one is as big and as skilled as Joel Embiid in the East. Well, no one in the NBA. None of the current teams have a guy that can handle him one-on-one in the low block. So they're going to be very difficult to guard. And because they're so big, 6'10" or above on the front line, they take up a lot of space. That's why they're so good defensively. But you know what they do better than anybody else, Skip? They rebound the basketball. The Heat were getting back in the game, Skip. They got 4 cracks. And finally, J.J. Redick knocked down a corner 3. You can't give them that many opportunities at you. It's already difficult because they're a good team. They're a very good team. I didn't think the Sixers would be this good, this fast.
Nope.
Everybody can say, well, I knew Ben. No, you didn't know because he didn't play last year. So you had no idea. You might have no idea. You might have thought he was going to be good, but be this good, this quick. I didn't see that coming. But they're going to be a force to reckon with. But if anybody can reckon with them, I know a guy.
He can wreck them?
I know a guy, Skip, that this will happen. In his 4 games against the Sixers this year, he's 33-5, so almost 34 points a game, 12 rebounds, and almost 10 assists.
And what happened at your restaurant after the last 2 games?
They're 2-2.
March 1st, April 6th.
They're 2-2.
Last 2 games, what happened at your restaurant after hours?
What happened
close?
first 2?
Did you close? LeBron came knocking, and you said, we're closed.
Can I ask you a question?
Right?
So do the first 2 games
No,
matter?
do not count.
Why?
Because as recently as February the 4th, this Philly team was 25-25. This was a 500 basketball team on February the 4th.
Okay.
And guess what happened?
What happened?
Explosion happened. Arrival happened. Since then, this team is 31-6, counting the 5 games against Joy's team. 31-6.
That ain't saying nothing against the Joyce team.
I think it's saying a lot.
Okay, who's their guy? Who's the guy for the Heat?
For the Heat?
Yeah, who's the guy?
Dwayne Wade was a guy.
The guy. So the guy that comes off the bench is the guy.
Dragic is a guy.
Stop it.
Sometimes Whiteside's a guy.
I said.
And Kelly Olynyk he played great in this series.
Man bun.
Josh
Man
Richardson.
bun did nothing. First of all,
Justice Winslow.
Hassan Whiteside did nothing.
You know,
He did a little more than 2
he
points.
did less.
Hassan
He did
Whiteside.
less than nothing. Skip, I said the guy, not a guy.
Yep.
They're different.
Shannon Sharp.
Yes.
I have bad news for you. It's over for the King in the East.
Okay.
This team has arrived a year ahead of schedule, and it's going to derail LeBron James from getting to, I've lost track, what is it, his 8th straight NBA Finals, and maybe it'll sort of put him out of his finals misery because I don't want to see him go lose to whoever comes out of the West again.
It wasn't going to be the Spurs.
Fall to 3 and 6. It was not going to be the Spurs. Would have been
No, it would not have been
if the best player hadn't quit, but that's a whole other story. So at the end of the game last night, I watched Dwayne Wade go up to Ben Simmons and hug him and whisper something in his ear. And so that prompted me to tweet this. I tweeted that D. Wade probably just told Ben Simmons, quote, take it easy on Braun in the conference finals. Try not to embarrass him. You guys will be just too much for him at his age. And that's it.
Oh, now you're a lip reader.
it.
Now
That's
you're a
it.
lip reader.
Yeah, I don't know if he exactly said that,
He didn't say
but
none
I
of
think
that.
he said some of that to Ben Simmons. Just take it easy on my guy.
He probably said, stay healthy, and y'all to go ahead and take care of
He
business.
probably said that. Shannon Sharp,
Yes.
after what I saw against Joy's Heat, I don't think LeBron and company can win a game against these Sixers. I'm talking about getting swept by these Sixers. That's how potent they are.
Whatever.
Because I just watched Joy's team go Pat Riley, Memorial, football caliber, playoff, roughhouse defense on these young Sixers. I saw these Sixers get punched in the mouth in game 2 and then they got punched again in game 3, 4, and 5. And they took it and they stood up and they fought back, but they never fought. They never went over the edge. They never lost their poise. And in the end, Dwayne Wade had to sit at the podium last night and say, you know what? I don't mind losing when we give maximum effort and we just got beaten by a better team. So Dwayne just said, they're just too good. And all he talked about last night was how special this team is and how it has arrived. And Shannon, those last 2 games were indicative of what's happening here. I got the 2 box scores, March 1st and April 6th. March 1st was just decimation in Cleveland. I mean, the Sixers, that was significant. That was a big turning point moment.
Did Kevin Love play in that game?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay.
But the Sixers went into LeBron's house. LeBron did play, and that's all I hear about, the Beast of the East. And the Sixers just took them apart. It was 108-97. And then on April 6th, with no Joel Embiid at Philadelphia, the Sixers led by 30. They scored 78 in the first half. It was 78-55. And then they, as young teams do, took foot off gas. And here came LeBron, and he was terrific in this game until, of course, he unfortunately got fouled at the end and had to go stand by himself at the free throw line, his worst nightmare, and try to make 3 straight free throws to get them to overtime. And, of course, he missed the second one predictably.
Kind of like Kawhi and Manu.
No, it wasn't like that at all because they didn't have 3 free throws to tie.
You had 2.
You know.
All you got to do is make both of them and the game's over.
So all the best player in basketball had to do is make 3 free throws to get to overtime against the best team.
Do not win the game, but to get into overtime.
This isn't just the best team in the East right now. I got to tell you, this is starting to look like the best team in basketball. That hinges upon the health of one Steph Curry. We will see. But right here, right now, the team that's playing at the highest level is number 1, Philadelphia, and number 2, the team we're going to talk about in just a little bit, the Utah Jazz. Those are 1, 2. The Jazz are becoming the Sixers of the West. But the Sixers are now the Sixers of the East, and they are the new beasts of the East because Joel Embiid, I think you would agree, he is the most dominating player in basketball on both ends of the floor. Yeah. You see anything? I don't see anything.
I'll take Anthony Davis. I would take Anthony Davis.
But I get Joel. And he plays with vengeance. He's nasty. He's got attitude. He's got swagger, but good swagger. Like if it's possible to have humble swagger, he's got just a dose enough of humility that he's not over the top and he hasn't lost himself in himself just yet. Right. And he's got a 7-foot point guard who dribbles the ball up the floor every time, can pass like Magic Johnson, and can defend like Joel Embiid in the paint on the other end because he's 7 feet tall. That makes it pretty hard.
He's a good player, Skip, but the Heat were tailor-made. I mean, the Miami Pilot Lights, ain't no Heat. Wasn't nothing burning. Wasn't nothing going on, Joy Taylor. Wasn't nothing cooking. Skip, look, we've seen Philly in the playoffs play the best they possibly can. We have yet to see the Cavaliers play like that because we have yet to have a player other than LeBron reach 20 points in a game.
Okay.
Now, they've been very, very good on the defensive end, but you say that's because of Indiana's style of play. You do not want to give the Cavaliers any credit for the way they're playing defense. So, okay.
I said down the stretch the other day as Indiana missed 9 of its last 10 shots after leading 92-89.
They've given up 100 points. In 4 games, the most they've given up is 100 points.
So you like your team on defense now?
I love them.
Okay,
I
good.
love them.
Oh, says Shannon. I love them.
All I'm saying is this. That was the perfect matchup for the 76ers because the Heat do not have any offensive firepower. They don't have one guy that says, okay, go get me buckets.
Okay.
Who can do that? Now, we got a guy.
Your team was down 30 points.
They lost. See, you get all that down. They lost. I don't care if they was down 100 points. If they lose, they lose.
Shannon, do you see what's happening? Explosion is happening. The last week of the season, the Sixers scored 78 in the first half against Cleveland. Then they scored 80 in the first half against Milwaukee. And then in game 1 against Joy's team, they scored 74 in the second half. That's just explosive firepower. J.J. Redick is playing by far the best basketball of his career. He is a sharpshooter. He's a little better shooter to me than even Kyle Korver is on a consistent basis. And he's defending at a very high level I've never seen.
But he's defending guys that can't cause him any harm. Can do
okay, all right. So another great defender for Philly is Robert Covington. He's 6 feet 9 inches tall. He finished number 2 in individual defensive win shares in the whole league. LeBron was 309. Yeah. 309 to number 2. Not to say that's advantage Cleveland.
But here's the thing. This is what's confusing me. A guy that finished number 2 is giving up 33 points. Hold on, let me show you. He's giving up 34 points a game, not 12 rebounds, and almost 10 assists. That's what the number 2 defender is giving up against LeBron James.
Okay.
Boy, I hate to see if he was number 10.
And then there's this other guy named Saric, and he's 6 feet 10 inches tall, and he is highly skilled.
Did you see what LeBron did to Saric?
Woo, woo.
What did I tell you the other day?
I saw Saric shoot a late shot, and it ticked off all the Cavaliers. Remember that?
Yeah.
He shot a layup late.
Do you remember when LeBron James made that declaration? If you're 6'10", you're a foreign big man. I'm sending you to meet your maker a lot sooner. Because look at Nurkic. You tell me Nurkic was the exact same. You saw him against the Pelicans.
I guess not.
Anthony Davis went 33, 12, and 5.
Body bag.
Body bag.
Done.
Yeah.
So LeBron better go in and body bag all these guys because then when I least expected it, late in the year, the Colangelos, who are now running the Sixers, they go out and they steal Bellinelli and Ilyasova. 2 perfect fits for them because they're glue guys, they're guts guys. They know how to play. They can both shoot the lights out, and yet, to your point, neither of them made a 3 last night. Saric didn't make a 3 last night. They shot the ball poorly, except for J.J. last night, and Miami outshot them from the 3-point line. And what happened, Shannon? What happened?
They outshot them Philly shot 25%, Miami shot 28%. Wow. You make it seem like Miami shot 48%. But can tell the people at home what they shot from the floor. 38%.
So let's look at game 4 on Saturday at Miami. This is at Miami. It's a hard place to win. So in that game, Joel Embiid has 8 turnovers. And Ben Simmons has 7 turnovers. And wait a second, the Sixers as a team, this young team, not ready for prime time, they have 26 total turnovers in that game. And they won by 4? How did they do that? Because they have star power. They have firepower.
Yes.
They're just better than the Heat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I don't really need to say anything because they have what the Heat does not. Star power, firepower.
Wait a second. All you've been telling me over the past 10 days is that LeBron just doesn't have enough help. He just doesn't have enough help. So you keep telling me nobody else has scored 20 points in a game.
Am I lying?
Okay. Well, so you should admit defeat. You can see this coming 1,000 miles an hour down the pike right at you, that this team is just way better than your team.
Well, hold on. Let me get this right. I want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. I have a team that's tied 2-2, and I have the best player on the planet. Your team is down 3-1, and you still believe the Thunder's going to win.
Okay,
but I'm supposed to abandon LeBron.
You just changed the subject.
I have LeBron
Okay,
James.
we're talking about the Sixers, who I picked before the playoffs started to win the East, and now it looks like a cakewalk for the Sixers.
But see, this is what you're going to do. I already know what you're going to do.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying what I see.
Okay, what
did you see?
When LeBron James beat the Sixers and advanced to the finals, what will you say?
I'd say that's,
no, you won't.
I would say that's
won't.
great.
You've never said that.
I already took it back. I apologized to the city of Philadelphia, and I also apologized to the city of Indiana because they're pretty good.
But see, no.
I did it. I already said it publicly. I took it back.
But then when he beats Indiana, you're like, well, they don't have any star power.
Well, they're not exactly Reggie Miller's Pacers. Well, come on. Do they have a Rick Smits in the middle? Do they have the Davises? They don't have the Davises, do they? Do they have Chris Paul?
They play a different style of game.
Oh.
The Knicks do not have the Knicks of old.
Oh.
Do the Bulls have the Bulls of old?
Well, what does that mean?
Exactly. What does having the Pacers, what does the Davis boys mean? All I'm saying is this. I have LeBron. And as long as I have him, I have a chance.
Right.
I have more than a chance. I have a great, great chance.
Huh. So think about this.
Okay.
Just 2 years ago, Philly won 10 total games.
Okay.
They went 10-72.
Yeah.
And then just last year, they won a total of 28. So they went 28-54. And then, as I mentioned, all the way to February 4th, they were just 25-25. That's not very good, right? So it's looking like they're not there.
It looked like the process worked. Because by winning 10 games, you got Ben Simmons. You win a few more games, you get Markelle Fultz. Now, he looked like he's going to be okay. But you got Joel Embiid that you got the red shirt, and play. So, okay, it's looking good. It's looked like what they wanted to do, the process, which was tank, get high draft picks. It looks like it's paying off. But I tell you what, you still got to see him. Whether you see him today, tomorrow, or 2 weeks from tomorrow, you still must see 2-3 from Akron.
And 2-3 is going to have to go up against a whole city full of momentum because all of a sudden the
City don't win no games.
The year 2018 looks like it is becoming the greatest year by far in Philadelphia sports history. Am I right? Because the Eagles won it. What?
They got the juice right now.
They got Philly. I mean, the Eagles won it, then Villanova won it. Has anybody been watching what speaking of Phillies, the baseball Phillies have been doing? They're the surprise of baseball right now. They're 14-8, and all of a sudden they're projected.
I watched the Flyers give up 8 goals. I watched the Flyers get sent home. What about that? Well, so why didn't that juice rub off on them?
Well, I don't know, but it's rubbed off on everybody else because it's just looking
you're
like...
You're 20 games into the baseball season.
Wow.
And you're really going on the limb and talk about the Phillies right now.
I just read a projection just a few minutes ago on ESPN.com that has the Phillies winning the NL East. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
something's going on here, and it's coming for you.
You're losing your mind. That's what's going on here.
No,
you're losing your mind.
I don't even like Philadelphia. In fact, I hate the Eagles, but I got to give in. I see.
No,
what
you're
I
not
see.
giving in. You want someone. You're gonna hitch your wagon to anyone that you think can take down that 6'9" monster up in Akron, Ohio. But good luck. Good luck.
I just told you, I can't even see the monster in Akron winning one game. I don't see how you can win a game.
7 up, 7 down.
Really?
That's what he been going to the finals. 7 up, 7 down.
Okay.
Yep. 8.
You love it?
I
not
love
sweating
it.
at all?
No.
No, not sweating at all.
Skip.
Okay, let's just do this. A potential matchup between the Sixers and LeBron, because I'm not even sure LeBron's going to get past the Pacers. I'm not convinced of that.
Well, we got that sprite on it tonight.
That's coming. We'll do that in our next topic. But I'll give you this. Let's project, hypothetically, LeBron does get to the conference finals. And let's say, because it's no done deal, but let's say the Sixers get to the conference finals. What will happen then, hypothetically? What do you think will happen? LeBron in 5?
It doesn't matter. LeBron is going on.
Going on?
Onward and upward.
What's your gut feeling here, right now?
My gut says LeBron would have one of those historic games.
Really?
No, one of these historic series.
Triple-double.
Something like 35, 13, and 6 or 7.
6 or 7?
Yeah.
You didn't give me a triple-double?
35, 13. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And? and he would win it, what? Give me a number. In 5?
He winning 8.
Go ahead.
He's going to the NBA Finals for the 8th consecutive time.
Yeah. Give me a number.
There's nothing you can do
You won't
about
give
it.
me a number because you are scared.
Yeah,
You are scared.
It doesn't matter.
You know.
It doesn't matter.
You are sweating.
If I say 4, 5, 6, 7, does it matter?
Yeah,
If
because then you would reveal your conviction. You need to reveal it.
If the end result is the same, what difference does it make?
Mm.
So I'm allergic to shellfish. Joy, if I were to eat shrimp, crab, oyster, scallop, if the end result is the same, does it matter?
Well, I mean, one might taste better than the other depending on what you like.
But I'm still going to ER.
Mm.
So it doesn't matter.
Are you really allergic?
Yeah, I am. So
that's why you don't eat sushi.
I don't eat anything a good vet could have saved.
Oh.
Anyway.
LeBron eats sushi.
Yeah, that's why he and I part ways. That's why they
Really?
That's why he goes.
That's why he didn't go in.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go in. But Skip, I don't care if it's 4 games. I don't care if it's 5. And you know good and well, if you get to a game 7, ain't no way the Sixers are beating LeBron James in a game 7. You know that. I know that.
Wait, game 7 would be in Philadelphia?
I don't care if game 7 is played on the moon.
Wow. Well, as long as my man Kevin Hart doesn't show up, he got away with last night.
He showed up in Miami.
If it does get to game 7 versus LeBron, he cannot show up.
Why?
Because he might goad LeBron into some historic performance. You know.
Oh, what you mean, another one?
Yeah.
Like you haven't seen enough of those?
The best I've ever seen LeBron is when he gets heckled by somebody. It happened once in Atlanta, once in Toronto, where he got heckled into a historic performance. Because when he gets mad, he is a force of nature.
I was watching LeBron last night in game 7 against somebody. It was 90 to 88. And he tried to get a screen and Kawhi fought through it. LeBron pulled up at the top of the key from 18.
Yeah. What do you mean you were watching it last
night?
night?
I just happened to watch it.
Where was it?
Hey, well, I don't know. It was on TV somewhere.
Somewhere?
Yeah. Maybe I had it recorded. I don't know. Could be.
Well, just last night, I just happened to watch Game 5 of the 2014 Finals, and LeBron was over on the bench. He was crying.
No, Will.
Tears were dripping down.
It.
Seriously.
Oh, hold on.
Tears were dripping like threes from the
Why
sky.
are you watching? Why were you not watching the Spurs?
There was nothing to watch.
Yes. Oh, that's your team.
That's what Ernestine asked me. She said, "Are you going to watch this?" I said, "No."
Why not?
Because it's over. I got no shot. Best player quit.
No, he didn't quit. Stop that, Skip.
Well, I'm just
stop painting that. The man is hurt. He's injured.
Well, can Kevin Hart come if he brings Meek with him?
Yeah, that would work. And he was sitting with Meek, I think, last night.
He can bring whatever. He can bring Meek,
that works.
Peak, Seek, Eek, all the fleet. He bring them all. LeBron gonna bust them all up.
Right now, it looks bleak for your team.
You won't bet nothing.
Bleak.
You won't bet nothing on that.
I will. I'll bet a whole lot on that.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, we will. Will the King lead the Cavs to a huge Game 5 win tonight? We'll discuss that next.